hi all my friends. Good morning. So, gonna get some weather here pretty soon, and tomorrow and Wednesday we're supposed to be getting some more rain. Good for California. It's my understanding that we have all of our lakes and reservoirs and stuff like that have almost come up to being full again because of God's graciousness to us. And however, I really would like for this chemical geoengineering spraying to stop. I'm not asking any of you guys to fix it. I'm just wishing that the military complex and the 150 other companies that are doing this, I wish the pilots would just stop flying and stop doing what they're doing. If you don't know anything about geoengineering, just look it up. I've already talked about it enough, but wish they would stop doing it. Anyway, gonna be California dreaming on such a winter's day. Pretty soon. Okay, all right. So we are in 1 Chronicles, chapter 12. Companies that came to David at Ziklag, the armies that came to him at Hebron. Wait a minute. Let's make sure I didn't. Yeah. Right? Is that right? Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's see. Yeah, all right. So, now, these are they that came to David at Ziklag while he yet kept himself close, because Saul the son of Kish, and they were among the mighty men helpers of the war. No, you know what? I already read this. Sorry about that. Let's go to chapter 13. I forgot to mark myself where I was at. Okay. So, yeah, okay. And David consulted with the captains of thousands and hundreds and with every leader. And David said to all the congregation of Israel, if it seems good to you that it be with the Lord our God, let us send abroad unto our brethren everywhere that are left to all the land of Israel, with all of them also to the priests and the Levites, which are in their cities and suburbs, that they may gather themselves unto us. See, the Levites still, I believe still to this day, live in Hebron. A lot of the Levites. No, I don't mean that. I mean the. Well, they did, but I mean now I think it's the lineage of them, of those people, the priests that will be taking care of the temple in the future. I believe their lineage is still in that area, if I'm recalling correctly. So anyway, yeah, okay. Don't quote me on that, but it's something that I read. All right. So anyway, okay. So they may gather themselves unto us. Okay, Levites which are in their cities and suburbs, that they may gather themselves unto us. And let us bring again the ark of our God to us, for we inquire not at it in the days of Saul. And the congregation said that they would do so, for the thing was right in their eyes of all the people. So David gathered all the Israel together from Shihor of Egypt, even unto the entering of Hamath, to bring the ark of God from the Kirjathjearim. And David went up, and all Israel, to Balahah, that is, to Kirjathjearim, which belonged to Judah, to bring up hence the ark of God, the Lord, which dwelleth between the cherubims, whose name is called on it. And it carried the ark of God in the new cart out of the house of Abinadab, and Uzza and Ahio drove the cart. And David and all of Israel played before God with their might, with their singing, with their harps, and with their psalteries, and with their timbrels, and with their cymbals, and with their trumpets. And when they came into the threshing floor of Chidon, Uzza put forth his hand to hold the ark, and the oxen stumbled. The anger of the Lord was kindled against Uzza, and he smote him, because he put his hand to the ark, and there he died before God. And David was displeased, because the Lord had made a breach upon Uzza, wherefore that place is called Perez Uzza to this day. And David was afraid of God that day, saying, How shall I bring the ark of God home to me? So David brought not the ark home to himself to the city of David, but carried it aside into the house of Obed-Edom the Gittite. And the ark of God remained with the family of the Obed-Edom in his house 3 months, and the Lord blessed the house of Obed-Edom and all that he had. Chapter 14. Imran's kindness to David, David's fidelity, his wives, his victories over the Philistines. Now Hiram, king of Tyre, sent messengers to David and timber of cedars, mansions, and carpenters to build him a house. And David perceived that the Lord had confirmed him over king over Israel, for his kingdom was lifted up on high because of his people Israel. And David took more wives at Jerusalem, and David begat more sons and daughters. Now these are the names of his children which he had in Jerusalem. Okay, Shemamuah, Shobab, Nathan, Solomon, Ibar, Elishu, Epalet, Nagah, Nepeg, Japai, Elishma, Blividiah. I'm sorry. Elephalet. Oh my gosh, okay. And when the Philistines heard that David was anointed king over all Israel, all the Philistines went up to seek David, and David heard of it and went out against them. And the Philistines came and spread themselves into the valley of Rephaim. And David inquired of God, saying, Shall I go up against the Philistines? And wilt thou deliver them into my hand? And the Lord said unto him, Go up, and I will deliver them into thy hands. So they came up to Baal-perazim, and David smote them there. And David said, God had broken in upon mine enemies by mine hand, like the breaking forth of waters. Wherefore they called the name of that place Baal-perazim. And they had left their gods there, and David gave a commandment that they were to burn it with fire. And the Philistines yet again spread themselves abroad in the valley. And therefore David inquired again of God, and God said unto him, Go not up after them, turn away from them, and come upon them over against the mulberry trees. And it shall be that when thou shalt hear a sound of going in the tops of the mulberry trees, that thou shalt go out to battle, for God is gone forth before thee to smite the host of the Philistines. Giants again, okay? And some of them. David therefore did as God commanded him, and they smote the host of the Philistines from Gibeon even to Gazer. And the fame of David went out to all the lands, and the Lord brought the fear of him upon all nations. You know, that he was invincible, basically. Okay, so I'm not going to have time to finish chapter 15, but we will continue with that later on, and have some more music for you as I go along through my week. If you have any, I got a sort of, I think, a request for Thomas, from Thomas, but I don't think you want me to do any of those songs, do you? from those guys, leave me a message if you do, okay? Yeah, just let me know somehow. Hopefully your tablet will be working. Anyway, just hope you have a great week, and thank you for all your very nice comments about the song I was trying to work on, Time in a Bottle. And if you have any requests, some song that you really, really love and you want me to try to do, and you think, I can do it, even if you don't know if I can, you've seen that I try at least to do the best I can on a song. Anyway, let me know, okay? Thumbs up, like, share. Have a great week. Know God loves you and wants to have a personal relationship with you. So do give him time, pray, and listen to his still small voice. Cuts through all the noise to your heart. Okay, bye.